Hi, welcome back. The day we all waited for, or at least I waited for, is here, and Jihyo's Zio Zone is finally released. And in honor of that, I had to jump off my releasing schedule and review this album. So I'm not gonna drag out the intro too much. Without further ado, let's start. Track 1, Killin' Me Good. Killin' Me Good is the album opener as well as the title track, and I will talk about it the most because it will be the most promoted track and also is the most important one overall. So it starts with a K-drama like talking sequence, and it shows Jihyo talking to her lover. We can see that this is a love song, but it's so mature and it really breathes off Jihyo's energy. I think they could have come up with a more perfect song for her vocals. I really like the instrumental. It's very chill. It's kind of giving R&B, and I mean the moves she gives in the dance sequences are also kind of like R&B, very chill, like 90s. You can really see the 90s theme with the VHS tape sequences and the way that this whole music video is styled. It's very nostalgic, but also kind of very modern, a modern twist on the nostalgic concept, and I really like that. Her voice is really deep and raspy. She has a couple of high notes, but she mostly stays in her comfortable range, and I think that's really good because it keeps the song sounding mature and sultry, which is, I think, the point they were trying to make with this one. Also, the energy she brings in with the dance sequences is immaculate, and the choreo fits the song very well. She has ad-libs after the chorus, that part that was promoted, which also adds to the energy of the song. It keeps the song feeling kind of replayed, which also fits with those camera sequences. I think the verses really deliver strongly, but the chorus doesn't break them up. It feels like a complete song in and out. That part, I'm sad it doesn't have a bridge, but that part with the third chorus has really nice choreo, so I'll accept it. It's really a pop anthem, and I have nothing bad to say about it. It's not the most immaculate song, but it's such a Jihyo song, and I enjoy it so much. She's becoming a meme pop girly, and I am living for it. This song brings out her talents perfectly without having her switch lines in a group, and I think this is just the beginning of her solo journey. So yeah, I really like this song. I think she is going to win many music show awards with it. Track number 2, Talking About It featuring 24 Golden. This is the track I was kind of least excited about because English K-pop releases tend not to hit sometimes, but this one proves that's not always the case. So it starts with a very cool poppy guitar intro with kind of claps in the background, and it's very generic pop intros, but it's still good. I have to mention it because you know my love for intros if you've been keeping up with this channel. She really delivered with the vocals in this one. She keeps her deep sultry voice from Killin' Me Good, but goes down even more because it's more aimed at Western audiences. Also, there is a twice Easter egg in the lyrics, and I kind of love that. She's nothing if not the leader of her group. She misses her children. I will say that this is kind of giving 2018 Dua Lipa pop girly, but you know what? We love that, and there is a reason why Dua Lipa is so popular, which is why this song is also very popular, and we love that once again. This would be a radio hit in every single state that it's promoted in, so I really hope she does that JYP knows how to utilize her voice in this song. The rap surprisingly fits this song, and I feel like adding 24 Golden makes it feel like a real main pop hit, like a Billboard Top 100 single, and I, once again, live for that. He added a lot to this song that I didn't think he would, but he still did, so once again, I listened to this at 8 a.m. as soon as it came out in my country, and I felt like I was in a club, 1 a.m., blasting Off the Rocks, whatever. This song is a smash hit, a radio pop. Once again, I said Jihyo is a main pop girly, and this just proves that, cements it. Track number 3, Closer. Closer starts off with an electro beat that follows through the entire song. The song has some guitar and drum riffs, but it's mostly giving electro or hyperpop beat, while the vocals are very ballad-like. Most of the song is in Korean except the chorus are in English, but surprisingly it fits. I hate when some Korean lyrics get broken up by English words, but when it's a complete English sentence, I think it's fine, and it actually kind of fits well because the ad-libs are mostly in English, and it kind of sets the mood of the song. I love how the beat is so hyper, while the vocals are so slow and sultry. Also, she has a great choreo with this song, and it's very danceable, which is surprising for a ballad because usually ballads just end up being very static, and this one you can see the motion in it. She really gives off the feeling like I want to get closer to her based only on this song, not my own bias. Also, the end fades into a dance break, which is surprisingly listenable with those la la las in the end, but that also fades into the end of the whole entire song, and this next song starts. This is okay because it's in the middle of the album. If she put it near the end, I would say it's incomplete, but since it's in the middle of the album, it's meant to connect the story of it, and I think it's fine as a connector. I mean, it's a B-side, and it's a really decent B-side, so I can't say anything bad. Also, if you watch her KBS performance of this song, you will truly get a whole new feeling of it, so I highly recommend that. Track number 4, Wishing on You. This track, the instrumental, starts with phone ringing sounds as well as message popping sounds that fade into the piano that plays in the beginning. The beginning is mostly in Korean, and until the pre-chorus it doesn't fade into English. But I will say that the English part of the chorus is my favorite. The pre-chorus and the chorus are both so perfect and show longing on it, and I feel like she gives, I don't know, main pop girl energy, which I said at least 10 times in this video, but it's true. Her vocals are kind of Ariana Grande whisper singing, and they really fit with this song because she's going in her higher register in this one, unlike the lower register on the songs before. She really gives this song a real sultry feeling and the feeling of being sad and desperate at the same time. The bridge is very similar to the choruses, but it has different lyrics at the beginning, and I feel like it's done so perfectly because after the bridge the ad-libs start repeating, and then it's a couple of her voices singing together, the you part, and it ends up being a perfect outro to this song, and it's definitely one of my favorites on the album. I feel like it's so perfect. I love when songs have complete composition, and this one definitely does. Track 5, Don't Wanna Go Back with Haze. So this is the first time I've heard of Haze, but I have to say that I love her voice overall. I think she added a lot to this song, and the voices of the two of them really blend together nicely. I don't have very much to say about this song simply because it's a good song. That's as much as I can give to it, but it's not anything like groundbreaking. It has a very chill New Jeans type of beat, which I like, and it talks about breakups in a way where it forces you to face it, and the lyrics are really beautiful. I will give it that once again. It's very sad, and she sings in her high register again, and I will say that my favorite part of this song is the bridge and the high note that she hits at the end of the bridge, as well as the way that her voice and Haze's voice blend together so well. So I would recommend giving this song a listen. There's nothing really to talk about because it's like a generic breakup song, but it's really good, and even if it was, even if it's not a masterpiece, I think it's worth giving it a listen, mostly because of her voice and because of that bridge. That bridge transcended me. Track 6, Room. This is track 6 out of 7, and we're slowly starting to wrap up the album. It starts with a chill R&B beat similar to Killin' Me Good, returning that 90s theme kind of. She's stronger in this song, which we can see by the lyrics progression. She says she's leaving the room of the relationship she was in for the last 5 songs, and after saying she doesn't want to go back, she's now saying she wants to leave. The song is very sad. She sounds so down, like she's missing, but she also sounds way more determined than in the last 2 songs, and I think it's amazing how she regains her strength, and you can see that in her voice. Like, After being desperate for two songs with the high register, she returns to her low register and she's secure in herself. She's ready to go. She's ready to go and face the world. And I think that's incredible. Also, another one of amazing bridges from this album. Like, the bridge is in the high register, but it's done so well. Okay, so we have one more song to go, but this is also one of my faves on the album. It's really good. Track 7, Nightmare. We finally arrived at the last track of this album, which is, to me, very, very sad, because I wanted more tracks, even though she really served us. Like, it's full album length. This is the best track, in my opinion. She is way more sassy in this one, and it has the best instrumental, as well as this song has a lot of rock influence with the electric guitar, bass, and drums hearable in the instrumental, which is incredible. She is deep and sultry, and she is very confident, like you can see. The journey she goes from "He's Killing Me Good" to "I Am Your Nightmare" is going to be studied in like K-pop history for another decade. She got her revenge, and that is incredible, and it closes this album off really satisfying. Like, we rooted for her this entire album, and she finally managed to win. She ended up being the Nightmare. Also, this is another Slayer bridge, and in my opinion, once again, this is the best track on this album. Really, this is a no-skip album in my opinion, and this track just cements that. Alright, that concludes this new album, and I will first say the rating. It's a 10 out of 10 album for me. It's composed perfectly, her vocals are perfect, her dancing is perfect, and even if I am a little biased, this is definitely the most immaculate solo album of this year. Like, I loved Yuri's Love All album, but this one just cleared it. Okay, maybe it didn't clear it, but it was definitely better in my opinion. Her vocals really delivered. All of the songs are either catchy or meaningful, or most likely both. Her dancing in all of the sequences that we could see was incredible, as expected of Gio. And she had some really nice features like 24 Golden. I didn't think he would bring to the song, but he did. It can see that she put all of her heart into this album, like she produced and wrote half of the songs. So it's just an incredible journey for all of us, and I really hope we all end up supporting her. Like, I've been streaming this album the whole morning, and I hope you will as well. If you have a different opinion, I am really willing to listen and chat in the comments. If you didn't like something, genuinely tell me why, because I am not even biased. I'm just literally asking. If you didn't like a song, tell me why. I am interested. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and once again, thank you for all the support my channel has been getting. My Queen Card video has over 11,000 views by now, and wow, I didn't expect that, but I am really happy that's how it happened. So once again, thank you very much, and I hope you have an amazing day, and stream Zone by Gio.